Hi everyone, you're watching Captured by a Cage. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? First of all, I want to say hello to my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. My channel is about photography and entertainment and trending things that are happening in today's society. So as you can see by my title, I want to talk about how to support black people. How can black people support black people? Okay, so online, I've seen a lot of people saying we should support black businesses, and I think that's very true. But before we support black businesses, I'll just leave it up there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on our own family and friends, our own circle, because a lot of the time we are influenced by how we grow up, our thought processes, and our opinions are based on our surroundings. When you move out of your surroundings and you explore different things, you're influenced in a different way. So let's take it back to the kids, right? So obviously with every generation, we want every generation to improve, and we want them to be knowledgeable, and we want them to be in a world where they are equipped for the world and the ignorance that they may face when they're growing up. And I know that a lot of people my age feel like the generation above us kind of failed us in a lot of ways. So how do we make the younger generation not feel like that? So now I was thinking about it and I was like, oh my God, you know what we can do? All our nieces and nephews and people that are younger than us, what we can do, we can set up a day, like once a month on the weekend, where we talk about black history and black studies and talk about our origins, our queens, our kings, where we came from. We can watch cartoons that are about black people, you know, really positive, empowering things. Because I know growing up, all I really learned about was slavery roots, how we were slaves, and how obviously we had Rosa Parks and Martin Luther King and Frederick Douglass and all these important people in history. But you just kind of grow up thinking, raw, like, were we really kings and queens? Like, because all I see is just pure negativity all the time. So I feel like if you can get your children or your nieces and nephews into it, or if you can host like one night and you swap with your friends or your cousins or wherever and be like, okay, this night we're gonna watch this, you know. And I think that's a way to not only bond with them, but actually see where they're at in their head and what they're learning from society as they're growing up, because they're impressionable. And I also feel like it takes a village to raise children. It takes a village to raise children. And I feel like, you know, you don't just grow up with parents or one parent and that's your own belief system. No, you go, you visit your cousins, you visit your nan, you visit your granddad, you visit different people, and you learn different things from them. So I just feel like educating the youth is definitely a start. The next thing we can do is talk to the people around us. So what I want you guys to do is, on your hands, think of 5 people in your circle, which it may be friends or family, and think about their occupation or where they're at in life, right? And I'm going to give you an example without any names. So I have someone in my family that's a dietitian. I have someone in my family that's currently in prison. I have someone in my family that works for charity. I have someone in my family that is studying medicine, and I have someone in my family that is a security guard, right? So how can we all connect? You connect by sharing and exchanging knowledge, exchange something that's valuable. Now, obviously, some people might be like, oh, but I need money to start this and I need that. I just feel like money is the root of all evil, and we're not going to make this a money thing, because money can just lead to arguments, especially when people are not being paid and all these things. So what we should do is exchange what we're good at or what we think is valuable, and that could be knowledge, sympathy, a listening ear, and just different things. So with the person in prison, that's already a negative stigma, but it's like, how can I be sympathetic to that situation? How can I learn how this person got here? How can we avoid other people going to prison? Just, do you know what I mean? Like, understand his struggle or where he's come from. The dietitian, how can we talk, and how can I learn more about how to keep my body healthy, and what can I give you in exchange? And I think you guys should do that. Just pick 5 random people in your friendship group or your families, and just have this discussion. Maybe share this video and see, how can we actually make a difference? What can we do to each other to empower each other, to build each other up? And I think that's literally the answer, is building up people within your family and within your friendship group. And if people are stubborn, or if people are negative and have toxic minds, it's not your job to change them or drag, because then you can end up getting like dragged and down, and just, you can end up being depressed and all that crap, and you don't want that. But just find people that are like-minded, that wouldn't be up for having an exchange, maybe Zoom meetings, or just a conversation. Start a conversation, okay? So once you do that, I think that will be great. And you know, it's kind of a continuous thing. It's not just, oh, we do it for one day. Continuously take the time to actually empower people in your friendship group and family. So the next thing we're going to talk about how to support Black businesses. Now, Black businesses is very interesting because people are like, why support Black businesses? What's the point? But it's very important because there are a lot of people that are starting out, and we go to, for example, Black people, how many times do we support Asian businesses when we go to the hair shop, or when we go to get our nails done in the beauty community, or we support chicken shops? And you know, Black people, we don't own as much things as we could or we should due to the system. So it's like, how can we support each other? And that is supporting Black businesses. However, with that being said, Black businesses in terms of customer service needs to improve drastically. And I'm only saying this because when you go to the hairdressers and when you go to the Caribbean shops, people are just rude. And it's funny because all of my Black friends and family, we know the basics of customer service, but when you go to those shops particularly, they don't know time, they're always late, they're just actually mad disrespectful. So I feel like those people in themselves, they either just need to move from the job, or we need to get people that are more confident and get into jobs where they value customer service so we can really support them. Because I will say support Black businesses, but I don't want to go to the Caribbean shop that is bumping me, being rude to me and kissing their teeth. That's just not good. So we have to differentiate the good Black businesses from the mediocre, disrespectful Black businesses, because at the end of the day, we are all human and we all deserve respect and for people to be nice to us. But yeah, definitely support Black businesses, and that means supporting, you know, your local bakery that, or someone that does cakes, baking cakes, someone that's a DJ, you know, someone, what other Black businesses are there? There could be funeral homes that are owned by Black people. I don't know if that's actually true, but I'm just saying, you know, there are going to be a lot of people now starting out. Supporting small Black businesses. I'm a small Black business, and I know a lot of small Black businesses that are on the come up, but they're trying, but a lot of people don't want to support them because it's like, oh, you're just new, they just don't want to do that. So I think it's important to, you know, empower and strengthen Black businesses. And doing that, you don't necessarily have to purchase anything, but even if you just share online, even if you just share on Facebook, share on a WhatsApp status, it's so easy to share. Information is free. You have the internet, just share it, like it, comment on it, interact. That is literally how you can support someone's business. No one is asking you to spend £100 on a photo shoot with me. I'm just asking you to share my videos, share my work, you know, so other people that are generally interested will flock to me, because naturally people that are for you will flock to you. You don't want no fakes, do you know what I mean? But that's my opinion. So I would love to know what you guys think. Please comment down below with your opinions on how you're going to support Black people and how you've been supporting Black people, because there are people in our community that have been supporting us for a very long time, and I don't actually want to take that away from them because there are a lot of community figures. So I hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you on Tuesday's upload. I may talk more about Black Lives Matter, or I might go back onto my photography. I'm not entirely sure yet, but welcome to my channel. Welcome to the family. Bye.